It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It's Monday.
Got a little tongue-tied there.
I ironed it this morning, too. Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, February 12th, 2018 at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's Monday.
Woo! Get this week started.
Yeah.
Good way to start the week. Ice cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at the thermometer. 19. Did you see the forecast come up for later in the week? No. 69 degrees. With a chance of thunder showers.
I'll take it.
That's awesome.
But then after the front passes through, more snow and cold weather after the fact. Anyway, it's February in Arkansas and Missouri. So
I know. I had to scrape my window again this morning. That's all I know.
Use Jerry's credit card?
Credit card wouldn't do it this morning. That was some tough ice, man.
It was.
Because it had got on there, it melted, and then it refroze.
Did you ever think of getting up early and starting the engine and the defrosters?
You understand I wake up at 6 in the morning? That's about all I'm good for.
All I got to do is scrape that little hole.
That's what I do.
You can see by the time I get to the end of the road,
it's
the process will take care of the rest.
The best way to wake up this morning is with Brewed Awakening Coffee. We're enjoying it here. You can too. Heard in the introduction. 3 locations to serve you: Balmer Boulevard, BRMC Lobby, and 62 East Plaza.
Or stop by here, grab you a cup, watch.
Come on by. If we run out, we'll make some more.
There you go.
Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're drinking muddy water or dirty water. What do we call it? Dirty water, muddy water.
Muddy water.
You keep switching it around.
I keep you on your toes.
I can't keep track with you anymore.
How's the coffee today, Jerry?
Fantastic. A perfect 10W30, just like I like.
Slides down smooth, doesn't it? Wow.
Get your motor running.
And the morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. What can we say about Roller Funeral Homes? Just top-notch quality service, above and beyond the call. You know,
it's a bunch of guys that really got the heart into trying to help and make
in the
a bad
times.
situation better.
Yeah,
and they will do anything to respect the wishes.
You ever get an itchy nose? Never, no.
Just don't be a third base coach when you get one. You might lose the game.
We'll get to that in a minute with the coaches stand over here. They understand that perfectly. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. This morning we have a Mountain Home Christian Academy student, Berkley Rogers, who's going to be bringing our morning prayer. We got that logo, Skidder?
You bet.
We're going to get that on the screen for everybody. And, of course, Mountain Christian Academy they teach no Common Core. They take no federal, state monies. They are self-funded by the generous donations of our community.
A great organization, though. They're great to work with. Just a bunch of wonderful people, and just what they do with the kids is amazing.
It really is. They get a great education. Berkley, are you ready? All right.
Dear Father, thank you for this wonderful day, and thank you for my family and everything that you made, and thank you for our universe and what you gave us, and thank you for my friends, and in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Berkley Rogers, Mountain Christian Academy. If you can help the Christian Academy financially, you can call them at 424-6622. I guarantee you, if I offered $100 to most adults, they wouldn't come in and do what Berkley did, is come in and say morning prayer. These kids come in, they're proud to do it, they love to do it.
They do a great job.
How many weeks we've been doing this now? 3, 4 weeks perhaps now?
Yeah.
And so, Mountain Christian Academy, a fine education there.
You did a great job.
You betcha. School going well for you this year? You like kindergarten? It's good. Fun, isn't it? And Berkley is 6. She's going to be a big first grader come August. Wow.
Whoop, whoop.
Wow.
Time flies.
It sure does. Morning weather brought to you by Greg Farm Services. Seed and feed, boots, jeans.
Cast iron skillets, bird feeders,
A bar for my chainsaw and a chain.
Blue jeans, a blanket for your horse,
Really? Horse blanket.
and chicken's coming soon.
Yep, that's right.
Get
Berkley, thank you. Hope you have a great day in
chickens.
school today. It's okay. Thank you. Have a good day. And so, Scooter, I said, what you get? What'd you get? Bermuda? What'd you get out there?
Bermuda seed.
Seed.
Yeah, we get Bermuda seed. We get hay. We get our horse feed. We get our, you name it. We spend a lot of money with that place.
Me too. It's a good place to do business. Even if you don't have animals, man, go in there. I guarantee. Like I say, they have other stuff. Blue jeans, bird feeders, best bird seed on the market. Good price.
And then I don't have time to pull it up, but what seed potatoes coming in now?
Yep, they're in.
Are they? Are they in?
They go 50-pound bags.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, we get above 18 degrees, might be able to plant a few potatoes. You know? Morning weather brought to you by Greg Farm Services. We've got 18 degrees in Mountain Home, 17 in Harrison, 23 at Hardy, 25 at Mountain View, 18 at Yellville, 25 at Marshall, 18 at Calico. Look at these temperatures going back and forth. Some of them almost 10 degrees difference. 18 at Calico Rock, 22 at Poplar Bluff, 16 in Branson, 15 in West Plains. Ooh. Oh, I do not envy my son at all. Minus 22 at Watford City, North Dakota.
Now, what are you going to do in minus 22?
He's going to get up early and let the truck sit there and idle so he can go to work.
You have to let it idle for 8
Your
hours.
truck ain't gonna even want to start.
It's a diesel.
Negative 22. You got to buy like Arctic diesel.
And let it run all
But get a
night.
load of this. It's 34. It's above freezing in Anchorage, Alaska.
That's fantastic.
18 in Mountain Home, 34 in Anchorage. What's wrong with that picture?
I'd rather be in Alaska today. On the Klondike.
The National Radar shows a lot of shower activity along the eastern seaboard. I-95 affected mostly here. Showers in Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and then if you go down south, Panhandle of Florida, southern Georgia, southern Alabama, parts of southern Mississippi, all the way up into Massachusetts and Rhode Island and places like that. And so we had kind of I think the weekend's one of those gray, dreary, misty, icy type of days. Other shower activity, precipitation showing up in Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, blah, 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 even back out into Idaho. We're going to hit the Little Rock radar and see what we've got in Arkansas right now. Nothing on the radar. Highway 62, 412 east-west, clear as a bell. 65 north-south, Little Rock, Branson. Highway 67, Little Rock, Poplar Bluff. Highway 63, just off of I-55 to Jonesboro, West Plains. Looks like it's in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55 in Arkansas. In good shape as we speak. State of Missouri. I-44 looks like it's in good shape from Joplin to St. Louis. I-70 across the way. Kansas City, St. Louis in good shape. Let me get on the eastern side, check I-55. Go to St. Louis here. There we go. I-55 coming out of Tennessee and Arkansas. Looks like it's in good shape. You can see portions of Illinois. I-70, I-64, I-57 all the way up to Champaign-Urbana. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Then we've got sunshiny skies for most of the week, and then we've got some shower activity coming through.
We kind of lucked out Saturday night because they were calling for that
man,
wintry
yeah.
weather, and I know it. Some people around us got hit pretty good. I looked Saturday or Sunday morning. I was looking at iDrive Arkansas, and you could see there were some spots over
Where was
by
it?
Harrison
Really?
and to Springfield that they were still
Really?
showing ice covered.
Wow.
So apparently they got hit a little worse than we did. So
I had some friends coming back in. They were about an hour east of Memphis last night, and they were going to come in, try to come in Saturday night, but they didn't know what was going to be happening from the Mississippi River back up to Jonesboro in Mountain Home. There's a little bit of snow showing up on the radar between Pocahontas and Jonesboro, and it stretched a little bit south, but then again, we had a dew point of like 24 and humidity at 88%. I don't even know if it was hitting the ground. So, but once again, iDrive Arkansas, which is the, you can get the app, and you can check all the road conditions according to weather. And in Missouri, it's MODOT.com, MoDOT for Missouri Department of Transportation.com, and you can check it out.
I keep both of them on my phone. We do, like I said, with wrestling, we're traveling every weekend, and I usually watch that pretty well. So it
iDrive
keeps up with
Arkansas and MoDOT.com to check your road conditions. In fact, iDrive Arkansas, I noticed this the other day. that they've got a little state of Missouri sitting just north of Arkansas. If you click that, it'll automatically take you to the MoDOT page in case you're going from like here to St. Louis, here to Springfield, or
Awesome.
Columbia, something like that.
Awesome.
Anyway, Jerry, what we got in community stuff going on?
All right, today you have the Marion County Master Gardeners meeting today at 10 a.m., and that's in Yellville, Arkansas. You have this Wednesday, Valentine's Day, at the Shed is the Alice in Wonderland Play Spectacular. Adult tickets are like $25, and seniors and kids $15, I believe. And you have the used book sale at our library Thursday at 8:30 a.m. And saw something in here that kind of has to do with your show today. February 17th, Texas Hold'em Tournament fundraiser at the Elks Lodge at 11 a.m. in Mountain Home, and proceeds go to benefit the American Legion baseball fundraiser.
Good.
So,
Good. And that comes up Saturday.
yep, baseball season's here.
Yay! Speaking of baseball, we're going to be talking a little baseball. Bob Rechtenwald Sports coming up. Scooter, you got anything? What's on the menu at Old Time?
Oh, well, of course, it's Monday. It's chicken fried steak
Yay!
day. Chicken fried steak all day. You got chicken fried steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy, all for $5.88. Or for lunch, it's chicken fried steak, 2 sides, roller cornbread for $5.88. And she's also got, now with Valentine's Day coming, she's got those chocolate covered strawberries. And we got these big containers they come in, and usually she gets 6 in the container. The strawberries she bought are so big she could only get 5 to fit. So if you're interested, chocolate covered strawberries, I believe they're $6.99 for a bundle, so that's not bad.
Sounds good.
Do you eat that? Strawberry, chocolate covered strawberry?
I have. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to sit down.
I don't
For
eat
supper
them,
and have chocolate
but they're
covered strawberries.
a great get out of jail free card.
That's what they're for.
Is that for February 15th when you forget the
Christ.
14th?
Exactly. Great get out of jail free card.
That's awesome.
You laugh. We were in Walmart. We walked by and they have an end cap of all your Valentine's cards. And so Amanda grabbed me one and handed me one, and I handed her one. And we looked at it and put them back. We're done.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
He's been married more than 15 years, hasn't he?
Kind of sad, but that's kind of how it works.
What an idea.
You didn't even take her to Hallmark. You took her to Walmart too.
Well, we happened to be there. So
Okay, well, hey,
it was
works
there.
for me,
It's
man.
like, end cap. Oh, that one looks good. Here you
Mine's
go.
like, baby, I love you.
Why do we need a female co-host on this show with all the...
Oh, Lord.
I even gave her some flowers. She smelled them. We put them back. We moved on.
Oh, we better go to break. We're going to be in so much trouble. Bob Rechtenwald Sports coming up right after this. Stick around. I'll be right back.
Get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. More than just
It is 7:15 on this Monday, February 12th. It's time for Bob Rechtenwald Sports, as we always do on Monday. Bob?
Sports. Football season's over.
Basketball's coming to a close.
Hallelujah. I mean, yes, but it is. Stinking Cardinals are about to start practicing.
Who?
Yeah.
Who? From a Cubs fan.
I'm not even getting involved in this, dude.
What's up with that?
I have learned to stay neutral.
Is this
game.
mic not working right
This
here?
mic is broke.
Learn the same lesson.
This morning we've got the high school baseball coaches, Coach Tim Carver and Coach Blake Hendricks.
I've got to ask, how many times you get called Tim McCarver?
Anytime I meet a stranger.
Anytime you meet a stranger? Is there a McCarver?
Yeah.
Must be a Cardinal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Not a
ask Bob
Cardinal fan,
Gibson.
are you?
No.
All right. How about you, Coach?
Yeah, no, I am. He's a Cubs fan.
I'm
That's
a
why he
Cubs
needs to learn
fan.
to keep
You're in the wrong
quiet too.
seat, sir. You're going to have to move.
Hey, I tell you what, you got to tip your hat to the Chicago Cubs for the class act they were in the World Series.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
I just be point blank with you. I don't give a rip about baseball, pro baseball at all, unless it's somebody playing the Cardinals. And then the only reason I give a rip then is because Dale is like the most diehard Cardinal fan ever. And Dale and I spent a lot of time together during the fall seasons. You know, we do the girls softball games for y'all, and we've spent probably the last 15 years together up in the press box doing all the football games except for
He
Fridays.
does the announcing. I do the scoreboard.
And so anytime I get a chance to slap him about the Cardinals, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not here to talk about us. We're here to talk about you. The purpose of our show on Mondays is to bring an awareness of what's going on in our schools as far as sports go. And we are trying to involve the coaches from all different aspects of sports. And not only from Mountain Home, but Gainesville and Mountain View and Salem and Norfolk and Cotter and all the little schools around us. It's just a little easier for us to get the Mountain Home coaches to come in and visit with us because you don't have to drive near as far as they do.
Right.
We appreciate your time, without a doubt. And what I'd like to do, Coach Carver, is get you to tell us who you are.
Okay, well, I'm Tim Carver. I was born in California, but moved a lot growing up. Landed in Fayetteville around 7th grade for up until a couple of years ago. I went to West Plains, coached there for a year, and made it here.
Where did you go to school at Fayetteville? Did you go to?
In high school, like the high school?
Yeah.
Fayetteville High School.
Is there only one high school?
There's only one high school in Fayetteville.
I always thought there was two.
They talked about splitting, but they ended up just keeping one.
Are there several
and then they
junior
just
highs?
expanded it. Yeah, I went to Woodland.
Okay,
there's
so there
Woodland
is
and
several
Raymond.
junior highs, but just one
Yeah.
one main high school.
Correct.
Okay.
Wow. That big of a city with one high school. What was the population of that school, the high school?
I'm not even for sure. They're saying there's 50 people moving there a day. It might even be up now. So
How big was your graduating class?
Honestly, I didn't keep up with the numbers.
What position did you play in baseball, Coach?
Which year? I ended up as a shortstop.
Shortstop?
Yeah.
So you spent a couple years at West Plains coaching the Zizzers.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you were brought into Mountain Home. Are you married with children?
I have Caitlin, and we're due any day now. So.
May
Awesome.
have to cut the show short.
Yeah, you never know.
Where's your wife from?
She's from West Plains. We met there.
From West Plains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
And what do you teach other than
World history?
World history.
Yeah.
Okay. Coach Hendricks, what about you?
My name's Blake Hendricks. I'm grew up in Marshall, so not too far away from here. Went to college in Russellville. This is my 5th year in Mountain Home. Been coaching football and baseball. Coached wrestling for a year. But been coaching football and baseball since I've been here. So that's it. Married. Have a daughter. She's in 2nd grade. My wife's name's Heather. My daughter's name's Emery. She's in 2nd grade. So teach over at Hackler. I teach PE 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
Cool.
Yep.
Coach Carver, you played college ball.
I did.
Where at?
I played at the University of Arkansas.
Wow.
Okay.
From 2009 to 2012. I guess that's some questions you want to know. At Fayetteville, my junior year we won state. Senior year we won state. 2009 we went to Omaha. 2012 we went to Omaha. Went back and coached after Pro Ball in 2014 when we went back to Omaha. So I got to go have a few rings, and hopefully we're going to bring one here to Mountain Home.
For folks that don't know, Omaha's World Series for college, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And I was going to ask about pro ball.
Yeah.
You played some pro ball?
I was with the Phillies organization. Didn't have a long stint, but learned a lot, and it was fun, and definitely would do it again.
How high did you go at Philly?
I made it to low A in Lakewood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And then I went to Clearwater for spring training. At the very end of the thing, they just kind of said, "We don't really have a spot for you." So all right, packed my stuff and went home.
That was 1A ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty cool. My first day there, Ryan Howard was on a rehab stint. So my first 5 games, I had Ryan Howard at first base. So it was pretty neat.
Is Trey Killian still playing?
He is. We just had him in this weekend.
Really?
He was in-
He was at the,
He's doing Tom Pagnazzi?
Yep.
Yeah, he was at the banquet.
And who's he playing for now? Do you know by chance?
The Diamondbacks, I believe.
Rockies.
Rockies. I'm sorry, Trey.
Colorado.
I'm sorry, man.
He's in the Rockies organization. I don't know where though.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Cool. All right.
How old is he now? How old is Trey? Is he 23, 24? Older?
Right around there. Whenever I came back to coach, that's whenever he was there, pitching. So I don't even know how
It'd
old
be
I
about
am
right
now.
for him to move up to 3A right now in the Colorado organization.
Yeah. He's really hoping to get into AA this season. They don't really share that information with you until you get to spring training, kind of go through it.
So you played high school ball at Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
You went on and played for the Razorbacks. Then you went in to play pro ball. And like I said before, I don't know a whole lot about baseball. The progression of professional ball, how does that work?
Really the difference is just consistency and being an everyday deal. And so high school, it's kind of a hobby to a lot of people. For me, it wasn't a hobby. Otherwise, I would have never made it as far as I did. It was kind of an obsession or a passion. Then college baseball is kind of like pro ball, but then you still have school because it's an everyday thing. But then you're expected to take care of your school business as well. But then you get to pro ball, and it's just baseball. That's it. And people think that it makes it easier, but it makes it harder because there's a lot more competition and there's a lot more stuff going on during the day.
Well, being a non-baseball guy, if you say, okay, I'm playing pro ball, well, you tell me you signed with the Chicago Cubs. You're playing for the Cubs.
Oh, right. Yeah, no,
But there's more steps to that. Can you explain those steps to us a little bit?
So you get there, depending on, usually if you're a little older, you won't start out in rookie ball, but it's a lot of times you still do. So you have rookie ball, then you have short season, and then you have single A, low A, and then you have single A, high A, then you have double A.
So there's 2 divisions of single A ball.
Correct.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's single A extended season, and then after you can show a little bit more consistency, you'll move up to advanced single A. And then double A. Double A is kind of where a lot of people are getting called up in double A. So for double A is just as much as the next step to major leagues as triple A is. Triple A is more of veterans that have been around for quite a while. They're kind of in the system. But double A, like Benintendi, double A, major leagues, real quick. So you can make that jump real quick. Triple A, you kind of are there, and then you'll be brought up and down a lot more.
Now, Springfield, Missouri is 2A?
2A, yeah.
What about Northwest Arkansas?
2A.
That's also 2A.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coach Hendricks, did you play College ball?
I did not. Yep.
What made you decide to become a baseball coach?
I guess I was about 15 years old, and I guess I wasn't the most athletic or talented person on the field or on the court or whatever I was doing. And at that point, I kind of came to the realization that probably after my high school playing days were over, it wasn't going to go much farther than that. So my dad coached football and baseball when he was younger, before he got into administration. But that's just kind of what I knew I wanted to do. And so
cool.
I'm here now.
And your college is where? Where did you
I went to college at Arkansas Tech in Russellville.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder Boys.
Yes, sir.
The Wonder Boys. Cool.
How is it different coaching baseball to other sports? If you've dabbled in football, basketball, anything else, is it different to coach? I mean, your technique. Because baseball's a lot slower. You know, when Bob and I are in the booth watching the Bombers play football, I mean, you have to watch. I mean, I don't take my eye off the white hat ref in football. I mean, if I blink my eyes, I may miss something. Baseball's a lot slower. So what's your technique in coaching?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the thing about baseball is there's a lot of things that you don't necessarily. Okay, football, there's a lot of fast pace. Baseball is kind of a fast pace and things that are kind of hidden. Like there's a lot of things that go on that you don't necessarily see, such as the communication between pitches and just movement during the plays. Like most people just watch the baseball and that's it. But there's a lot of stuff going on. We really preach about just always knowing where you're supposed to be. Our practices aren't slow by any means. We definitely have high tempo practice, which that sounds kind of like a high tempo offense. It's not necessarily the same, but we don't stand around much. If you guys ever want to come out, you're free to watch. I wouldn't say anyone stands around for more than 2 or 3 minutes at a time at tops, unless they're making transition in a batting practice or something.
From my point of view, which is the total non-baseball guy, football is more proactive, and baseball would be more reactive because you just don't know. I mean, what's next? Is it going to be hit? Is it going to be missed? Is it going to go by the catcher? You don't know. So they have to be more ready to be reactive.
Yeah.
Where in football and even basketball, you can be proactive. We're going to run this play, and these guys have to do these things in their position to make it happen.
Yeah.
Same thing with basketball. Baseball, you don't know. He may hit it off the end of the bat, and the ball shanked to the left. Well, you've got to be reactive to get there.
Right. You have to be able to think ahead a lot in baseball. Like you said, you're more reactive in the other sports, but you think about everything that can happen, and then you react to it with anticipation for it happening. So if you're just going to react to it in that situation with no train of thought, you're probably not going to get to the ball, or you won't hit the ball. And there's a lot of ways that you have to try to become reactive in anticipation.
I coached girls softball here in the rec league for 9 years when my daughters and my nieces was playing, and so softball is nowhere near as complicated as baseball. So therefore, we did pretty good, but it's different. You know, I can take my group of girls playing softball and then go watch that same group of girls play with the high school. You know, back then it was Del Leonard was the coach, and he'd be over there doing all those signs, and I never did understand any of that stuff.
I'd have to have a book on what he said. Because they're always
we're
over there touching.
We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll come back, and I need to ask you about those signs, all that fluff. I just don't understand.
Me too.
It,
we'll
come back and we'll visit about that, and then I want to know about what your teams look like, and what do we think the Bombers are going to do this year. Awesome. Scooter, take us away.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repair to provide you with most. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
The way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi, I'm Rick.
$7:32 on this Monday. Bob, Wrecking All Sports. Bob.
We're back live with Coach Tim Carver, Mountain Home Bomber Baseball, and his assistant, Blake Hendricks. Coach, I've got to ask you, what does all this stuff mean? It means my hands are wet and my mouth is drooly.
It all means different things. A lot of the times it means nothing. Just want the other team to look at me and think that we're doing something, or it could mean that we're
bluffing.
We're about to do something. You know, it's kind of baseball's kind of a chess match when you get to the coaching side of it. You're always trying to play moves ahead or trying to set people up, or so I'm not going to give away what all each sign is, but that's kind of what we're trying to do.
Sure. So, talk to me about how many athletes do you have in your program this year?
As of right now, we're looking around 26 from sophomore to senior.
Okay.
We'll know more about freshmen after basketball.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to that. We have our new cages going in, which it might open us up for the freshmen to be able to join us on a daily basis. So.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What is the feeder program to Mountain Home High School, Mountain Home Bombers?
Really all the youth sports in Mountain Home. It's not necessarily just baseball. Just kids getting out and playing every sport. That's what feeds. We want kind of kids that are competitive, that like to work hard. But really, we want kids that have played a lot of baseball, but just being good athletes that are competitive. That will translate into kids that want to win and are looking to keep getting better on a daily basis.
So the two of you guys, both of you coaches, you work together day to day with the whole group of kids, or do y'all separate them out, or is it the baseball team is the baseball team and you guys are the two coaches?
We have Coach Taylor as well, and Kyle Stevens. He came in this year and volunteered help, and he's been helping us out. But really, a normal schedule plan is we come in, stretch, throw, and then we'll break off in our position D.
Now, but what I'm asking is, at what grade level do you start that? And is there a separate group that coaches the younger ones, and you guys coach the older ones, or?
Yeah. Sorry, Coach Jerry West is the freshman head coach. And then us four kind of take over from sophomore to the senior right now, which I'm still overseeing the freshmen. But we're going to get more hands-on with them once basketball's over.
Okay.
And since my first year, we're still in a transition, so I can't really say much for the past. But you can.
I was just going to say, there's always been the freshman team has always been separate than the varsity team, and they've always had different coaching staffs.
Okay.
And it's just like Coach Carver saying, Coach West has the freshmen this year, and I think he's only been having about 3 or 4 at practice every day, but that's because all the other ones play basketball.
Still play ball.
Or they're wrestling or whatever else they're doing.
Sure.
And so they're going to be out whenever their seasons are over. But, yeah, like Coach Carver said, he has the freshmen, and like he said, once we get those cages up, they may be able to be out at the park with us on days that we're able to be outside. We'll still be doing different things, but we may be able to get to see them or be a little more hands-on with them if they're out there with us. Whereas right now we're not really as hands-on with them because a lot of days we're inside because of the weather or whatever, and there's just not enough room in there to have, because us and the softball team are in there, so there's really not enough room to have another team in there while we're doing that. But.
So how does that indoor facility help y'all? Pretty good?
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, yes.
It's awesome. It helps us be able to stay consistent with what we're doing.
And
because weather factor is a big factor in baseball. They're big I mean, in football too. You know,
yeah.
Heaven forbid the quarterback try to throw a wet football.
Yeah, I feel like an amateur weatherman sometimes.
Yeah, there was a softball game and a baseball game going on across the way last year that we did, and it was snowing out. Were you at that one with me?
No, I wasn't there.
No, yeah, I hadn't recruited you yet.
No.
You will this year.
Yeah, huh?
I want to touch back on Coach West. I think the kids really enjoy playing for him. I just hear some of the stories of the sophomores this year that played for him last year, and they really enjoy the travel with him and just kind of the day-to-day basis stuff that they do. I just wanted to give him a little love because I don't know how much I really communicate with him on a daily basis, and I just want him to know that I do appreciate it, and the kids do appreciate him.
Sure.
I got to put these coaches on the spot. Can I do that?
I don't. That's fine.
Okay, it's 2-1. You're down 2-1, bottom of the 9th. You got a guy in first and third, nobody out. You got to send the runner from first to second to draw the throw from the catcher so the third base can score and tie the game?
With nobody out.
Nope. Not going to take the risk because you could get the double play, so one have to go.
Yeah, no.
What would you do? Hold the runner at first?
Again, this goes into there's a lot of
because he
different
could hit
things
into
that
a
go
double
into
play
with who's up to bat, there's so many different. There's not just one situation. Every situation is 100 situations.
Yeah.
But probably gonna try to, if there's nobody on or no outs, first and third, probably gonna look at some type of bunt situation.
Move the runner to second.
A safety bunt that you have to see the ball down, score him, get to second base.
Because then you're having to look at that roster because the guy at bat, if he's got a lower average than the guy after him, get the bunt, get the guy to second, take the out, and then bring the guy with the higher average up.
So if that happens in a situation, you never know, it might change. So.
The Bombers are playing on a new field as of last year. Coach Carver, I know you weren't here. Coach Hendricks, you were.
Yeah.
How does the new Bomber facility compare to what we see, what you guys play against?
In my opinion, our park, our facility is the best one in the state. And being my 5th year this year, I feel like I've seen a lot of them in the past 4 years. I mean, we've played anywhere from Bentonville to we've been to Fayetteville, we've been to Jonesboro, West Memphis, Marion. I mean, we've been just about everywhere, other than haven't gone south of Little Rock that much, but we've been just about everywhere else. But in my opinion, it's the best one in the state. The support we got from the community when that was going in, and all the help that everybody gave us is just absolutely overwhelming. And yeah, we couldn't ask for anything better. It's really awesome.
How many seniors do you have this year?
We have 5.
Good. And underclassmen, juniors?
Juniors, 4.
4 or 5, yeah. A lot of sophomores.
A lot of sophomores.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, is Kyle Stevens, he was a catcher, I think, wasn't he?
First baseman.
First baseman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is he done with college and going to come try to be a coach, or is he just volunteering?
I think his end goal is to be a coach. Right now he's working with football and baseball. And
this is his last semester at college. He's doing his internship.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'll graduate in May, and then I think, like Coach said, he's one to get into coaching. So.
Good. To every coach, I don't care if you're a bowling coach or if you're a wrestling coach, baseball, football. What's your opinion on dual sport athletes?
I mean, I love it. There's the dual sport athlete, like I was saying, it takes competition, and kids need to be competitive. It's not the same for everybody. If you're a great athlete, it makes it easy. If you're someone that struggles at all 3 of them, it's a little harder. But I mean, I'm all about kids that just want to compete. I hope our basketball team wins state, and I hope we don't get them until the middle of March or whatever it is. If we get them earlier, I'm happy, but I'm sad that they didn't win, and I know that's really what their focus is. I don't want to take it away from that.
How many baseball players do you have playing basketball right now at your level?
I think 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Okay, well, that's good. Wow, that's good. When's your season start?
Next Tuesday.
Home or away?
We'll be home against Harrison. It's a benefit game. And then after that, we'll have about a week and a half, and we're going to go to Bentonville. We're going to play Bentonville West, and Rogers. Come back for conference doubleheader on Tuesday. Go back to Fayetteville for varsity JV on Friday. And then the season's rolling.
So you said February 20th it starts? A week from tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it looks 50% rain in the afternoons. So Wednesday.
At least it's not snow.
40. So hopefully it changes by then.
If you guys want to know when it's going to rain, just look at our schedule. Any day we have a game, it'll rain that day. Yeah. So.
But the field that we have now,
that's what's good.
How much of that's natural grass?
Just the outfield.
Just the outfield. So the infield is all synthetic.
Mm-hmm.
All turf.
Does that make it nice?
It's very nice.
Does it help it dry quicker and be able to play, get back out and play more?
Absolutely. It's helped us be able to do stuff. Yeah. Sure, I don't want to say too much because it's broadcast.
Yeah, we do broadcast at Harrison too.
Coach Hendricks, tell us, you've got a couple minutes. Wrap it up. What do you got to say?
Oh, nothing really. I'm excited for the year. Excited to get rolling. Glad that you guys let us come on here and share a little bit about our team. Just real excited. Looking forward to it.
We'll try to reschedule you guys again mid-season, see how things are going. Coach Carver, what have you got for closing?
Sounds good. I appreciate you letting us come in here this morning, and go Bombers.
Yep.
We'll see if we can't. We'll keep an eye on how things are going and maybe get you back in about mid-season. We'll hash over cuss and discuss what's going on. Dale and I will give you our professional opinion and let you know what you need to change. We are the armchair pitchers here, so we'll take care of that for you.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you. We'll be over on the girls' side when you guys are doing your games. We'll be over on the girls' side doing their
I think our first one's March 1.
I don't think we were tied up for a while. But we always listen to see what's going on. We sure appreciate your time. Thanks for getting out early this morning to come visit with us. And Scooter, it's all you.
Take a quick break.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call.
Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling.
I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Your White River Getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River Getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Coming in.
$7:47 on this Monday, February 12th. Real quick, defensive carbine class at training at Barron Creek will be taking place Sunday, February 25th from 9 until 1. You can call 870-404-5251. Mike Sisk and Elka King being the trainers there. Go to trainingcreek.com. Introduction to defensive carbine. I got that schedule. We've got our first game's going to be with Lady Bombers. Going to be Salem here at 4:30. Varsity, junior varsity, 2 games there. March 1.
And then the next day, March 2.
And March 2, 2 in a row.
The Mountain Home Bomber bowling teams both went down and rolled in their conference matches on Friday. The Lady Bombers, I believe, took runner-up in the conference. They took second. They took second place with a total of 3,524 pins. Ooh, that's a lot of pins.
That's a lot of pins.
The boys ended up in third place with a total of 3,882 pins. And both teams will head on this Thursday to Fort Smith and bowl in the 6A, 7A state championship. The wrestlers were in Conway.
Conway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday. And we had several shine. Let's see if I can find that real quick. And I'm going to have to read this off of my phone here, but normally I get a report, and I didn't get one. Isaac Brunet won the 120-pound weight class. He won all 4 of his matches. Reed Parker went 4-1, ended up as the runner-up. Damian Morgan was third in the 126. Seth Morgan was third in the 138. And Owen Kraft took third in the 182. Mountain Home, now do they go as individuals to the state, or does the whole team make it to the state?
The whole team will go to the state.
Okay. And then they'll do a team ranking and individual ranking at state.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Yep.
So
now this was individual conference is what this was.
Not a team conference.
No, we had the team conference we hosted here.
That's what we hosted here.
Yeah, here in Mountain Home. So this was individual conference. So those kids you read off are now all conference for this year.
Cool. Razorbacks pulled off one against Vanderbilt.
Yay, good.
Lady Bombers got beat Friday night against BB. The boys pulled it off with a win against BB Friday night.
At the hangar?
That was a good game.
At the did you go?
I went to the game. Yes, I did. That was a great game. Even you look at the girls, the first half, I mean, it was just neck and neck. And then the second half is when they fell behind. But the boys, it was neck and neck the whole time.
The whole game.
I mean, just back and forth, and didn't know what was going to happen. So it was one of them games you didn't want to leave. So it was a good game. I'm glad they pulled that off. They worked hard for that.
Which seals them up, I think, pretty good to be the 3rd seed in the conference tournament that should be coming up pretty soon.
Wow. Awesome.
What's their record right now?
I don't remember. I don't
remember.
Because they play 2 games a week, it's you just
kind of hard to keep track.
I know the Norfolk and Flippin conference bowling matches were postponed due to weather. Those will be made up, I think, this week. If I'm incorrect, I'll let y'all know tomorrow for sure what the dates are on that. But those kids are ready to go. Norfolk's got a real good bowling record. Mountain Home has a pretty good shot to take their state. Bowling is one of those sports that you just got to be cool, calm, and collected. And you just can't get worked up. You can't get excited about anything that's going on around you. You just need to
concentrate.
Deal with your own stuff and go on with it. And there are some girls that I suspect will do real well individually in the state. And we wish the Bombers, Lady Bombers, both a lot of luck. The Panthers, the Bobcats from Flippin, we wish them a lot of luck too in their bowling seasons. That's all I've really got for you. What else can we talk about for the next 7 minutes?
Well, I know 7th grade track is just starting up, and they're actually, for anybody interested, I know they're having a meeting today at 5:15. Kind of go over the track stuff and people that are looking at signing up.
Is Mighty Mouse going to do track?
He decided he's going to do track.
Really?
He's quick. I mean, he's definitely going to do some running, but one of his big things he wants to do is pole vaulting. He wants to.
Now, don't laugh real hard, but I pole vaulted in the 7th grade.
I pole vaulted through high school.
Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a little scary when you first start, and
it's planting the pole. Once you get that pole plant figured out, it's not too bad from there because the pole's not going to break.
No.
But you gotta run and stick this little pole in this little hole, and if you miss that,
you're gonna be tumbling for a while.
You're hurt. Yeah. You're missing the next match.
So how do you get your lift?
Well, the pole's flexible.
Yeah.
All right. So you got the pole out and you're running and you put it in this little hole and you pull down on the pole, and as you're running, it will bow it, and then when you jump, it throws you up, and if you miscalculate, it will throw you right back where you started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
they've done that.
You're pulling with one hand and you're pushing with the other, so you're trying to make it bend as much as possible.
You're trying to pry it so it bows.
So once you plant, the natural thing is it's either going to die dead straight.
Yeah.
If you don't put any pressure to the center of it, it will die dead straight.
And then that hurts.
And that hurts,
because you're at a dead run.
Yep. So the thought process behind it is you take either your left or your right hand and you'll put pressure to the center of the pole as you're pulling the top of the pole.
Yeah.
And then as you pull the top of the pole, then once the pole starts to bend because of the pressure of it being planted, it'll automatically bend more, and you throw your feet up, and there you go.
Wow.
And hope your calculations are correct.
What kind of height did y'all get?
I don't even remember my height. I got up there in my junior and senior years. I know I got to where I get pretty good. I mean, I'm clear at the end of the pole, and
I only did it in the 7th grade, and I grew so much between the 7th and the 8th, I didn't try it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved it. I was a little big probably for that for pole vaulting, but I enjoyed it. I stayed with it.
Yeah, I was 145 pounds in the 8th grade.
That's
a lot for pole vault.
I don't want to say you don't want to.
That's a pretty heavy pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for that.
So I went
for
from
that
pole
age
vault
grade.
to shot putting. So.
Oh yeah, there you go.
They got different poles based on your weight and stuff like that,
Really?
so that you don't risk breaking one.
Wow.
But isn't it strange that the cross country is a totally different season than track?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't coincide at all.
Really?
And you would
Which is
think
good
that
for
they
some of the multi-sport athletes that love running and love that type of stuff. Then they
because then they can go distance running on the track team and then do cross country. But yep, we're getting ready to be a busy baseball town. It's good to have some young coaches that are excited about what they're doing and that have the experience from high school all the way up into the pros. That's a good ad for Mountain Home.
Yeah, I mean, when you make even low 1A with Philadelphia, that's an old organization. You know, Philly, Chicago, St. Louis are all, been well seated there. Just good old organizations. You know.
We're going to have to rely on Dale because I know about as much as you do on baseball. You probably know a lot more than I do. I'm just not.
No, not really. Now I can help you a little bit with girls softball. Only because I coached it for a while with the girls, with the nieces and my daughters. But as far as baseball goes, no. Robert played baseball 1 year. Tim played baseball 1 year back in the T-ball days. And the coach kept trying to get him to put his glove on the other hand, and he finally said, I can't wear it there. And therefore he lost interest in playing baseball. And
make a switch from left hand to right hand?
Yeah. Yeah, and we never went back.
You heard of ragball?
Oh yeah.
All right. Gilly used to be on a league, did ragball, and they were shorthanded a person. So
and they got you to fill in.
Got me to fill in as pitcher. And I was pretty good at throwing a baseball, so I wasn't too worried about it. So I get there and I'm, we're going to run some practice throws and this and that. And he goes, all right, now it's got to be underhanded.
What?
And then it's got to be in an arc.
3 foot to 12 foot.
And then it's got to be, I'm like, dude, I'm out. I said, give me a baseball, I'd throw it, but that was the only time they asked me.
Dale, are we warming up any?
Yeah, we're still at 18 degrees. Now, I wanted to say concerning baseball, I grew up listening to KMOX and the St. Louis Cardinals. Of course, I don't watch it on TV because I grew up listening to radio. KTLO has it on the AM side. Brad does a great job bringing Cardinal baseball. But that was just a pastime, turn the ball game on and listen. We heard Jack Buck and Harry Carey in those days. Now it's Mike Shannon and John Rooney. And I like sports on the radio. I like Razorback sports, whether football, basketball, water, baseball, and I think the Harrison ESPN puts it on. I enjoy sports on radio. And that's I think that's what made me a St. Louis Cardinal baseball fan, is because I could listen to those guys and enjoy the game and not just sit and have to watch something on TV. I'm not much on just sitting and watching.
I did want to mention that any of the schools or sports and stuff that's going on out there, I don't care what school, if you're within our listening area, you can send, and it's encouraged to send your information so that Bob can talk about your school and your programs and stuff that's going on.
And that email address is?
sports@hometowntv.net.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
18 degrees in Mountain Home and Harrison, 23 at Hardy already in Mountain View. It's warming up east and south of here, but boy.
And I didn't give those coaches my keys to start my car either. Dadgummit.
Boy, you're slipping, I tell you.
It's funny how you do that. You get somebody talked into starting your car.
I'm going to try real quick to bring up that forecast because I was watching the weather last night, and I think we're pushing 70 degrees by Friday here. Yeah, high on Thursday, 71. Chance of thunder showers on Wednesday, high of 67. Where are we at here? Got a couple of seconds here, 55 the low on Wednesday night. Thursday, high 71, chance of showers 40 to 50%. And then high on Friday, 39 degrees.
Yeah, and then they're talking snow and sleet again.
And with that, thanks for watching. Be back tomorrow.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good week.
Have a good week.